Good evening. I'm Brian, and this is my recovery refuge. All right, I told you guys I was going to be transparent in my journey. So today, I was filled full of hurry, worry, and fear. I was fretful. What went wrong? How did Brian get off the rails? Well, Brian was off schedule this morning. I overslept, slept longer than I wanted to, longer than I needed to. Had a ton of projects that I wanted to get accomplished. So Brian kind of skipped over some of his early morning time with God. I did not pause and offer my day to God, asking for the knowledge of His will for my life and power to carry that out. So throughout my day, I realized that, hey, things aren't going right. My relationships are strained. I'm filled with angst. And then I remembered James telling us that God resists the proud, but He gives grace to those who are humble. Prior to that, James says that the spirit that God breathed into our hearts is a jealous lover who intensely desires to have more and more of us. Then he says God resists the proud. In my life, I have learned that when things aren't going right, there's resistance on every front. There's angst. There's strained relationships. It's probably because Brian is chasing the whims of his ego, looking at everything through the filter of my eyes and not through the filter of God's love and grace. I am of no use to myself, to anything, or anyone. Our church posted this today, and it said, peace isn't found in the absence of problems. Peace is found in the presence of God. When I read that, I paused, and I thought about James and what he had said about pride. And I took that moment just to say, okay, God, let's start the day over. I offer myself to you, to be used of you, for you to do with me what you will. Relieve me of the bondage of self that I can better do your will. Take away my difficulties, that victory over them would bear witness to those people I would help by your power, by your love, and your way of life. But I can't help anyone when I'm in that mindset. I allowed the mind of Christ to rise within me, and I took a deep breath of His Spirit and recognized I am surrounded by His beautiful presence. A life ran on self-will can rarely be a success. And for me, it can never be a success. When I'm the puppet master and I'm in control, it's not only chaos, it's a disaster. And that's how the day was going until I paused. And our loving God, just as He always does, met me right there. My whole day started over, and I saw that 1,000 things were going right. And the problems that I was facing, most of them was because of me, and the ones that were just life happening, I could see them differently now, and I could recognize that, oh, I'm supposed to be learning from this. I'm supposed to be exercising like some of the fruit of the Spirit, patience, self-control, those types of things, right? I pray that 1,000 things went right for you today. And if they didn't and you can't see it and maybe you're off the rails, well, pause right now. Pause right now. Start your day over. Let the mind of Christ rise high in you. For our God is a great God. He's a king above all gods. He is our God, and He's the shepherd of our hearts. He shepherds our hearts. And that life He breathed into our hearts, that life is jealous for more and more of us to give in. Why? So that we can be light to those who are in need. I pray that I'm a light to you, and not my light, but a reflection of Christ within me. So let's be intentional about our day, regardless of what we have planned. I learned that lesson today. I have to stick with the game plan of Brian, wake up, focus on Christ, and allow Him to guide your steps. May He guide your steps today, in every day. Have a good night. I'm Brian, My Recovery Refuge. See you soon.